factors like the music industry's business practices, easier access to the industry, increased masculinity, hypersexualization, generational shifts, the decline of gospel roots, a lack of appreciation for pioneers, insufficient artist development, and the impact of digital media all contribute to R&B's perceived decline. R&B, short for rhythm and blues, was a term coined by Jerry Wexler, a music journalist turned producer and executive. He played a crucial role in the careers of legends like Aretha Franklin and Ray Charles. In 1949, while at Billboard magazine, Wexler suggested replacing the race records chart with rhythm and blues records. Race records, a term used within the black community at the time, categorized all music by black artists. Post World War II, it began to feel a little outdated and offensive, prompting Wexler's change. It's important to remember Jerry named it, but black Americans created it. The development of R&B is deeply connected to the growth of African American urban communities in cities like Chicago, Los Angeles, Memphis, and Detroit. These cities were hubs where cultural pride found expression through music. R&B evolved from gospel, jazz, folk, and traditional blues, featuring the electric guitar, bass, drums, piano, and sometimes the saxophone. Vocal styles were heavily influenced by blues and gospel. Just listen to Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, Marvin Gaye, Al Green, Kelly Price, Faith Evans, Coco, and so many others. The church's influence is undeniable. Many feel that the absence of this gospel element and vocal excellence is a key factor in the perceived decline of R&B.
Young black youth of today do not go to church, and they don't have that church band grooming. Like B. Cox came from the
Right.
church, right?
Right.
Jodeci comes from church. Like,
Right.
so when you listen to that soul, that soul that you think is soul, it's an
That's coming from
added,
that's coming from over there.
it's an added piece of information.
Now we're in the era of contemporary R&B, generally considered to have begun in the 1980s. This era relies heavily on keyboards, synthesizers, drum machines. More recently, hip hop has become a major influence to the point where an R&B hit without hip hop elements is rare. This is a reversal from the 1980s and 1990s when hip hop often needed R&B to gain traction. Change is inevitable, especially in music. But have we strayed too far away from the essence? R&B has spawned numerous genres, including hip hop, funk, neo soul, rock and roll, trap soul, and new jack swing. Emotions and soul are the intangible elements that define R&B. However, factors like the music industry's business practices, easier access to the industry, increased masculinity, hypersexualization, generational shifts, the decline of gospel roots, a lack of appreciation for pioneers, insufficient artist development, and the impact of digital media all contribute to R&B's perceived decline. The music industry's focus on profit over quality is a significant factor. While they're not solely to blame, their role is a crucial shaping of both artists and consumer habits. Personally, I don't believe R&B is dead. To me, R&B is like energy. It transforms rather than disappears. Some of the vessels that carried that energy may have faded, both literally with the passing of legends and figuratively with artists and executives not nurturing it properly. R&B will always evolve, always. But evolution shouldn't be regression. Soulfulness must remain at the core of rhythm and blues.